What's up, guys? Always think up, always think up, always think up. I'm so excited. I couldn't be more excited. I'm in one of my favorite places in the whole world, and I just couldn't be more excited. And we're talking some heart chakra stuff, and I think that this is the best place, so I was pretty excited. Guys, I've been creating abundance for over 23 days, so it's really real now. It's past something that I have to think to do. It's something that I go to. So, this heart chakra and this green space, this love space, I'm really excited to share this with you all. I went through some shit in this space, man, and, this is some real stuff, and I think everyone's been through it. This is your heart, this is your lungs, this is your breast, this is your lymph system, this is a lot of things. This is, one of the main circuits keeps you pumping. It keeps, it connects you, spiritually and physically together. The meaning is unstuck or unhurt. And beneath all the hurt, there's a spiritual place where no hurt exists. And that gives me comfort. Almost 10 years ago here at the beach, I lost someone that I really loved the most. And my heart got into a really, really sad place. I really, really missed him. I was mad at God. I was mad at God, and I was trying to be strong for everyone, and there were so many things that I saw that didn't seem fair, and none of it made sense. And I closed off. So, when you close off in your heart, you feel grief and anger and jealousy and fear of betrayal and hatred toward yourself and others, and that's where I was. I put on this big smile on my face, and I went out into the world, and really on the inside I was really hurting, and I was really missing someone special. So in that space, I got really in a bad space. And when you're open in your heart, you're flowing with love and compassion, and you're able to forgive really quick, and yourself and others. And so if you're not able to do those things and you're feeling bad, then you can really stay in the doo-doo for a long time. And I want to say, guys, I've been, it's not that good things haven't been really happening into my life. They have, but I just kind of took the doo-doo road and thinking like, oh, don't get too close to that person, you might lose them. Or don't get so set on what you see, Sarah, because maybe sometimes it's not real. And I held on to a lot of hurt, and that held me back, and that cut me off from love. And through living through that closed chakra, I hurt a lot of people, and I'm sorry if I hurt you. That was never my intention. I was hurt from this space, and so that's why it's really important for me to talk to you about it, because I feel like I'm fixing the hurt, and I feel like I feel better, and I feel like I feel more open, and I can understand how losing someone so special could just close that off, and nobody, sometimes people don't even know. So there's people having heart attacks, and I feel really bad, because I know what that feels like to hurt in your heart, and that means to me that they didn't let go of that. Letting go is a choice, and you can hold on to that forever, or you can let go of that and trust that part of, beneath all the hurt is a spiritual place where no hurt exists. And so I have to believe that all the people that have transitioned in my life that I love dearly, and I felt like I needed them, they're in a really great place where there's no hurt, guys, and it's just pure love. So the stuff I'm talking about, I think that the connection that I had with the people that I've lost has taught me how important it is for this space to be clear. I want you guys to know that hurt's real, and what you feel is real through hurt. And you can hurt all kind of different ways. You can hurt, from losing a partner, or losing your best friend to maybe another best friend. They found a new best friend, or they moved to a new area. You can close the space off by seeing somebody you love be hurt, and not even you being the one getting hurt. You can be in this space because maybe you didn't communicate enough, and that person maybe needed more communication, or there's a lot of different reasons why people can get messed up in this heart space. But the good thing is it's your choice. So letting go is an easy choice. You can let go. You can let go of that thing or those things, or and start small. Start with one thing at a time. So what is one of the main things that are blocking your heart? Do you notice where you have trouble? Do you notice the things that are hard for you? Because that's why I tell you guys that it's only you that can work on these chakras, because I don't know what hurts your heart space. Most would look at me and think that I always had this, really great life full of love and boyfriends and showering and all of this, and I didn't. And it's not because I wasn't deserving of that. It was because of my view on those things. And I don't know. I don't know. The heart space is a tricky space, and so. I wore one of my favorite shirts because it reminds me of one of my favorite people. And, this person really tapped me into my heart space. Thank you very much. I didn't want to tap into my heart space whenever I met him. And he's been a really great friend to me. And he has really kind of made me, from the other end, just dig into that stuff. And I love that about him, because maybe I think that's what we need, guys. So we pray about these things and we want to work on these things, and we get these people in our lives, and maybe they might frustrate us. And so what I'm noticing is, maybe when someone frustrates you, it's because you're learning a lesson. And when you're learning this lesson and it's tugging on your heart space, sometimes you need to speak up. And if you don't speak up, you can cause a lot of chaos. And so, I was talking earlier in my videos, and I was talking about, clearing out the tummy area, and how when you start to clear out that tummy area, you start to, speak your truth and say these things. And so, chakras don't just work like boom, 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 this one, next one. They're all working simultaneously. So, I'm clearing out these spaces, and I'm able to say these new things that I wasn't able to say. And guys, this is stuff that I've studied for a long time for other people, but never, I studied on myself by noticing what was wrong, and then working with other people who were experiencing that, and now they're in these good, great things. And I never really worked on me. So I've been taking this time in my abundance to, I want an abundance of love. I want this place to be just rolling with love. And so that's what I've been trying to do, just roll around in all the things I love. I love that I had a smooth road trip. I love that these babies are so happy to see the beach. I love the little looks on their faces when we walked them all out to the beach today, and they didn't know what to do. They were overwhelmed with love. So I want you guys to all feel that love, the love of that child, the love that you can get from a child, because it doesn't mean, oh, hey, thanks, Mom, you spent a lot of money on this vacation. No, my daughter doesn't know about that. She just knows, holy shit, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And she was so excited that she said her beach, 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 beach her whole way to bed. She's pooped out now, but she was in love with her day, and that's what it is. It's just being in that moment and being able to be in that now, and to be in love with that now. And maybe if you can't have that now all the time, the love in that now sometimes will carry you through some of your hard times. And sometimes that love isn't there for you physically, but mentally they're a support. Or sometimes, it could work the opposite, and maybe you're not sure because it seems like it's good, but it's kind of a disconnect. If you feel a disconnect, talk about the disconnect. We're made to love. We're made to have love. We're made to give love. Love is our currency, guys. You got to give one to get one. Some people can just be in love with the idea of how you treat other people, and then once they see how you love yourself, maybe they're not so interested anymore. So I want everyone to do me a favor, and I want everyone to just smile at everyone. So if you watch my videos, I want you out here cheesing your head off. So, even if you don't like to talk, or especially when you're in a bad mood, I want you to muster up a smile, and I want you to give it to someone. And so, I'm going to say one thing. When you want something so bad, sometimes you could push it away. So I don't get stuck on one certain thing. I'm very open, and I'm very general. I'm general. I want love and peace and happiness and fun and fruit and sun and vacation, and it's easy. I want my car to be smooth and run good, and I want my business to be just wonderful, and I want to always think up to just take flight, and I there's so many things I want, but I don't sit there and think of one specific person and just hold them in this space. I don't really know how to be different than what I am. I think that love is free, and I think that love is unconditional, and I think love is doesn't matter if it's for you. The way I see love is, when someone needs love, or they need to do what they need to do that bring them love. And sometimes I don't always love to do the things that everyone loves to do, but I love that they love to do the things that they're loving. So when you're out here loving life, guys, you gotta put a smile on your face. I had a really great friend of mine today tell me that we were talking, and I said, "What makes you happy?" And he said, "My kids." And I said, "Well, that's beautiful. That's how it's supposed to be. But what else?" And he said, "Well, I love to see them happy." And I said, "Well, that's a beautiful thing. But did you ever think that your kids just love to see you happy?" Because now that I have a daughter, I'm starting to notice that. There were a lot of things that I said I would never do that I did, or vice versa. And it's for her to be happy. And I don't feel bad because I'm doing it for her to see me feel happy. I think sometimes we have to do things in our life that go against the norm to be happy. And maybe that's because that you're happy and that you're unique happy. And so instead of thinking of it as, oh, nobody will understand, think of it as, I'm going to teach them that sometimes happy is unique. All right, guys. Well, this is Sarah. Always think up. Heart chakra. I'm all in my heart chakra, guys. I'm fixing this shit up here. Doesn't mean that I'm still not missing who I'm missing. I am. But our connection was deeper than physical. It was a physical connection and a spiritual connection. And I think that maybe he's trying to teach me this. And I love that. When you feel like you lost someone completely, and then you feel like maybe they might be at the other end of your spiritual lesson, that's kind of cool. And that's the kind of dude he was. So I want to tell you guys, if you lost anyone, or you lost something that you really love or anything, I get it, and it hurts. But I also know that you can get through that, and you can open your heart back up to loving, and I think that's when you're really living. We all get hurt sometimes, but I think when you get hurt and then you get back up and you get to love, and you really appreciate the love and the hurt. So we're all connected, guys. So if you're hurting, I'm hurting. So reach out, email me, call me, text me, find me, Facebook, Instagram. Always think up, always think up, always think up. Email me, thinkupoliways@gmail.com. Text me anytime. I get random texts all the time. I love them. Sarah, you don't know me, but I just love your spirit. I want to tell you this. Great. 724-622-1877. I'm living it up on vacation, guys, so I might be a little late getting back to you, but I just had to share all this with you, and I wanted to share all the love, because even though I was coming here and there was a lot of things I was afraid of, I had a lot of fear coming here, and since I've been here, I've only been here a day, and I really been conquering some fears, and I really been opening my heart really up and rolling around in the love that I do have, instead of thinking about the love that I don't have. I love you all, and I'm really glad that I can share this with you, and thank you for your comments, and thank you for the love, and I really hope maybe that this can touch someone's heart, and so you can know that it's all right to miss someone, and it's all right if you miss them for 10 or 20 years, and it's all right if you get past that point, and it's not that you don't miss them anymore, it's just you're opening your heart back up to love, and when you do that, you make the people that you lost really happy, and that's the one thing I know. Well, we're all connected, guys, so one love. Mwah. Thanks.